what has been, you know? What can be unburdened by what has been. 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 What we can see, what we believe can be unburdened by what has been. What 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 can be unburdened by what has been. Who we can be, unburdened by who we have been. What can be unburdened by what has been. Where we can be, unburdened by where we have been, and unburdened by where we are right now. What can be unburdened by what has been. What can be unburdened by what has been. What can be unburdened by what has been. What could be unburdened by what had been. What can be unburdened by what has 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 been. Unburdened by what has been, believing in what can be. What can be unburdened by what has been. 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 What could be unburdened by what had been. What can be unburdened by what has 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 been. What can be, what should be unburdened by what has been. What can be unburdened by what has been. What can be unburdened by what has been. See what can be unburdened by what has been. What can be unburdened by what has been. What can be unburdened by what has been. Unburdened by what has been and knowing what can be. Have a sense of vision about what can be unburdened by what has been. To see what can be unburdened by what has been. What can be unburdened by what has been. What can be unburdened by what has been. What could be unburdened by what had been. What can be unburdened by what has been. What can be unburdened by what has been. Where we can be unburdened by where we have been. What was possible unburdened by what has been. What can be 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 unburdened by what has been. That can be unburdened by what has been. There are those who are unable to see what can be. But there are many more who are able to see what can be unburdened.
What can be is that the Democrats pick a brand new presidential candidate, unburdened by what has been. And what that is the fact that Joe Biden has become a potato. Did you miss me? It's John and Ben. It's Friday night, and it's all in! Woo! Woo!
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? Sometimes you need to let loose, grab juice, get goose, tattoos, taboos, get screwed. Loosen up, buttercup, all those hate comments will never make you feel enough. We're all adequate graduates, hearts full of calluses, but we know calculus. Damn, ain't that fabulous? Can't wait to apply all those mathematicus. But we can't get a job that pays us enough. I'm about to pop up. Fuck you, you're lost. We all know that we never really want a boss. So I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. Yeah, I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me?
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, 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 indeed. And before we even get into this show, I would just like to wish our Emma a wonderful, wonderful happy birthday to you. That's all you're getting, I'm afraid. But happy birthday, Emma. Oh, he's putting up his bloody anti-facial.
That's my anti-facial recognition t-shirt, which, as you can see on camera, looks like a kind of market scene, a bit blurry. But in real life, it looks nothing like that. It just looks like a smudge. You can't discern anything that the camera seems to be picking up. I think this might work, by Jove.
Well, I couldn't tell you, John. I could not tell you whether or not this works and will confuse the facial recognition software. I mean, it would be prudent to test it, I should think.
I'm going to go to Tesco, because they've got tills.
Oh.
If you do the self-checkout, which I never use, but they've got tills that read your details. So
But you've got to film this, haven't you?
Well, yeah. Well, they're filming me, so I think I'm perfectly entitled to film them.
I think you're absolutely correct, and it's a it's a publicly accessible private space, which means the rules to filming in public do apply. So you can film.
Yes, mad t-shirt, Julie. Mad t-shirt indeed, but we'll see if it works or not.
Mad t-shirt indeed, and boys and girls, as I promised, I will be here every Friday night for the foreseeable future to make sure that you are taken by the hand on this journey through the news of the week by, somebody who's a little bit mad and a little bit tired. And I've got the glasses on at the moment because my eyes look like they look dreadful, John. They just look dreadful. But I'll tell you what's also dreadful is that we've got double figures watching already and 2 likes.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Number 5, I think that was. Oh.
What do you mean number 5?
Oh, I was reading some today, the top 31 things that people hate on YouTube.
I don't care. I don't
Oh,
care.
and you've done number 7 as well, I think.
Once again, I simply don't care.
You do number 7 all the time. That's just yelling.
Oh yeah, I really don't care.
It's lovely, lovely. Right. Anyway,
Thank you, Rob. Thank you. I appreciate that. It says I made him dizzy on the theme park rides. Yeah.
maybe it was a ride that made him dizzy, though.
Yeah, maybe indeed. But if you're not out there riding theme park rides, then really I can't help you, because that is what we should be doing. We should all just be out there riding things, finding that adrenaline fix.
Do you think so?
I do think so. I think we all need a little bit of adrenaline in our lives, John. We all need a little fix every now and again. I wouldn't say let's go and get it from something illegal. Let's go and get it from something that's fun, that you potentially could end up losing your life on, but they're pretty safe, I would say.
So what have you been up to, Ben? What have you been up to in the last week?
Well, I've not been well, John, so I've been pretty much in on the couch.
Well, I'm not sure that that's true, Ben. I'm not sure that that's true, because I think people have been posting pictures of you again.
Oh, for God's sake. He's starting.
No, I mean, look, have you been to Ukraine again? And you've been down the woods. You've been down the woods again, pretending you're in Ukraine.
John.
Yes, Ben.
You do realise I can walk off this show at any point.
Well, you could hobble away, yeah. Yeah, of course you could.
But
you do that. You do that all the time.
I'm just saying, John.
Anyway,
rein it
right.
in.
So let's start the show then. Let's start the show. So Baba Vanga, right? End of the world. Blind Bulgarian soothsayer allegedly says 2025 is start of humanity's downfall. Well, it's well seen she's blind, because let's face it, she's way behind.
Yeah, absolutely. The society's downfall began in, I would say, approximately 2012. Perhaps the Mayan calendar was actually correct.
It may have been, mate. It may have been. Maybe we were all wiped out in 2012, and this. Oh
no! I do have to interrupt you. I have to.
Don't do number 16.
I have to interrupt you
all the time.
I have to interrupt you here.
I don't mind.
Because we were not wiped out, but that was the beginning of societal downfall, when these regressive ideologies that we are seeing permeate every axis of society at the moment decided to rear their ugly heads. It was around about 2012. And that has been causing societal decay ever since. And I think maybe the Mayan calendar was correct.
I had a brilliant dream last night.
Did you now?
Yeah. I mean, do you want to hear about it, or shall I not bother?
Yeah, go on.
It was like so real. We were in this underground facility because the people above ground were, savages.
Yeah.
Zombies are almost like. But, I think there'd been some kind of devastating war. And we were in this underground facility, and we had all these classrooms and things set up to teach people, and really fancy lifts and nice, canteens and bed spaces and all that. But the every desk had. Do you remember the projectors? The old, film, not film projector, but the
ones that you put the pieces of paper on.
Yeah. Overhead projector. Every desk had a overhead projector on it. I don't know what all that was about, because I'm thinking, why would every desk need an overhead projector?
Because I'm going to say that was pretty counterproductive, because the second you turn them all on, it would just be a mishmash of shite on the wall.
Exactly. But it was pretty cool.
Fair enough, John. I do wonder if you have all your faculties about you.
It's a dream, mate. It's a dream.
I know it's a dream, but I've been observing you quietly, and I'm wondering, is Corn Pop gonna come round the corner, Joe?
Well, I've been struggling.
I can tell.
I've been struggling to throw carbs off, because I keep getting asked to taste things. Like today's new thing. Well, 2 new things were made this week. So she made a hazelnut gluten-free, a Nutella chocolate hazelnut gluten-free muffin, right?
Right.
Which I haven't tasted. And she made 3 other things. She made a regular plain chocolate chip cookie, which is like super fantastic. I had that earlier. I tasted that. And she made this sticky toffee caramel muffin. And Just amazing.
I'm going to teach you a mental exercise on
Go
how
on.
to resist these carbs, okay? Right?
This will be good coming from the guy who had 40 cans of Coke. Yeah, these mental exercises.
46 cans of Coke, and I've still got 17 left, I'll have you know.
Right, okay. I have lost a
Right.
stone in weight, though. I have lost a stone
No,
in weight
okay,
because
so-
I've stopped eating otherwise.
We need to do a bit of role play a minute. I need you to be Andy, and I'll be you,
Oh,
okay?
the cakes are on sale, Rob. Just
Right,
email me if you want, and go to the website lapiticherie.com. I'll
Yes, so
send you a link.
I need you to be Andy, and I'll be me, okay?
Right, okay.
So I need you to say, John, come and try this cake.
John, come and try this and give me some feedback on it.
No!
Is that it?
That's
No-
it, John! That's
no,
it!
No, get out my swamp or anything like that.
No, just no! No! And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you stave off the carbs.
Oh, right. Okay. So where was I? And remember, everything that's cooked is free-range eggs, grass-fed butter, olive oil, or what was the other oil? There was another oil she used at one point, but no seed oils. No seed oils. It's either olive oil or something else. Was it some other good oil? I can't. Oh, coconut oil. So it's either olive oil or coconut oil, because there's oil goes in the carrot cake to make it moist.
Yeah.
But anyway, and fresh whole cream. No,
Before we do
no,
get on-
no margarine. None of that crap.
Before we do get on with the show, right?
Yeah.
So our Natalie is down at the Wireless Festival at the
Mhm.
moment. And she saw Sean Paul earlier, and she sent me a picture, and I took a screenshot and I zoomed it in because
I don't know who Sean Paul is.
he's just some R&B artist, okay?
Okay.
But I took a screenshot and I zoomed it in. This is on the big screen, right? So
Yeah.
this is one of Sean Paul's dancers, and I hoped you would help me understand this. Why is she wearing knee pads?
I don't know, but it's not attractive.
She's
Put it
wearing
away.
she's wearing knee pads.
Yeah, well, maybe she's a fluffer.
I don't get it. I do not get it.
Okay, well, I won't say what may be going on in the dressing room then. Right. Anyway, let's move on with the show, shall we? Let's get back to business. So we've had Baba Yaga, right? And we can, or Baba Vana, not Baba Yaga. Baba
Baba
Vana.
Yaga was a mythical woman with a house with chicken legs.
Yeah,
That's what
this
Baba
is
Yaga was.
Baba Vana. It's the same thing, isn't it? Really?
Spencer said it looked like Kamala Harris at a roller disco, the backing dancer.
Yeah,
She-
it doesn't look good.
But she was unburdened by what has been then.
So I was telling you this morning about the guy that was wandering across the Clifton Suspension Bridge with 2 suitcases.
Yes.
One which was apparently leaking a red liquid, and
Yes.
and then the police were called, and when the police arrived, the 2 suitcases were still there, but the gentleman had disappeared.
Yes.
And you found a photograph of the suspect, and you got a description, Ben, and I was quite surprised when
A police
you
description.
when you read me the police description, because there's the chap's photograph that they're looking for in connection with this.
Yes.
Because it is human remains on the suitcases.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Just spoiler alert.
Mm-hmm. And what did the police describe him as?
They described him as a black man with a beard.
There you go. Amazing. See how easy it is to actually tell the truth. It's quite refreshing, isn't it?
Yeah, they described him as a black man with a beard, and then they described some of his clothing, his height, his build.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, who took the picture? I'm unsure, Julie. That's just the picture that the police have released. So it's either come off a CCTV camera, or they know the guy's identity and they just haven't put that out yet.
It looks more like somebody's. That looks like a photograph of him taken from somebody's phone or something, doesn't it?
Yeah, it certainly looks strange. I mean, there's a lot strange going on at the moment. I don't know if you've got him in the list, but come Monday, it will be 4 weeks until Jay Slater has gone missing in Tenerife.
Mm-hmm.
LARPA TV detective Mark Williams Thomas is out there, and he is he's now decided he is the expert detective on the case, and
Is
you
this the guy that asked for the Scottish Mountain Rescue Squad?
I believe so, yeah. So,
Yeah,
so he's
okay.
out there, and he seems to think he knows what happened. He's said that Jay Slater stole a £12,000 Rolex. There's plenty to look into here.
Oh
Now,
yeah, there's loads.
I've got two theories. Okay, I've got two theories, and I think one of these is going to bear fruit. The first one is that when he went to that Airbnb with those two men, one of whom spent a fair few years in prison for trying to flood Wales with illegal narcotics, I might add, he never came out.
Hmm.
And the second theory is this is all a hoax and they're doing it for the GoFundMe money.
Yeah, but they're not going to get the GoFundMe now, are they?
It's over £26,000 has already gone to his mum.
Yeah, but I think they've frozen it since, have they not?
They have not. She is now
Oh.
the proper beneficiary. She is getting the money.
That's just crazy. That's just why would people? I mean, for fuck's sake, it takes us like months, years, of cajoling to get a fiver out of people.
Yeah, I know.
to get 99p a month, and these people can raise 26 grand in like the blink of an eye. How do they
well,
do it?
I think that they've passed the 30 grand now, and they've got a stretch goal of 50, I believe.
Ben, get in the woods.
Do you know a more believable story would be to tell people that you've died?
That's lovely, thanks. And you're starting a GoFundMe to fund what?
Your funeral.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
He died
Come
of
on.
Alzheimer's.
Come on, kids, we're going to Disney World.
Just a picture of me in Disney holding an urn.
Yeah.
We
I can
got
see
him.
that.
We
Yeah.
got him. He's right.
Don't scatter my ashes at Disney. Anyway, I bet there's people trying to do that surreptitiously.
Oh, there's people that scatter ashes in the Haunted Mansion. Somebody
Yeah.
a couple of weeks ago scattered the ashes on Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. Yeah, they do it all the time. Ashes are sprinkled, especially in the Haunted Mansion, all of the time.
Cool.
But
Right, okay, so we've had this. Right, moving on. Keir Starmer, Sir Keir Starmer, PM and whatever he is.
Prime Minister Keith,
Yeah, so apparently the mod has clarified the position in that Ukraine is not allowed to use Storm Shadow missiles inside Russia.
not
Which is-
allowed.
Not allowed, which is completely the opposite of what the PM said. So has he been smacked down already?
Yeah, I think so. But I did see some of the things that Labour have done since taking office, and they've only been in office for what, a week.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them is they have pledged, for as long as it takes, £3 billion in weapons annually to Ukraine. £3 billion. When we're sitting in what is essentially a recession, they're saying, we're going to give this man £3 billion of your money. They didn't ask. It wasn't in their manifesto, obviously. A lot of the things that they're doing weren't in their manifesto because, like I said, they would start making sweeping changes to things that were not in their manifesto as soon as they took power.
Yeah, they have, haven't they?
Of course they have, and that's what they were always going to do, because this is the second coming of the Blair government.
Mm-hmm.
That's what this is. The second coming of Tony Blair. But people didn't want to listen to people like me who could see the writing on the wall. I saw through all of this. I called the election, even on the day of the election. My video that's on the channel, I'm saying low turnout. There's going to be a low turnout. Was there a low turnout, John?
Yes, there was a low turnout, 60%.
Yeah.
Previous
Yeah.
turnout, I think, was 70, 72, something like that, 73.
There are now 6 MPs who have the Reform UK whip.
How did we get 6?
Well, he's not an actual Reform MP, but he's a Northern Irish MP who has taken the whip. So he will vote with Reform UK.
Okay. Okay, that sounds fantastic. Who cares? Anyway, so apparently Mr. Starmer's stirring the loins of certain, shall we say, left-leaning ladies.
Keir Starmer has turbocharged my arousal levels. I feel fruity.
My friend didn't say why she had to excuse herself from our group chat about the new cabinet, but we knew.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, I don't think so. I think that was Caitlin Moran that did that. But apart from that, that's pretty sad.
I mean, it is pretty sad. Let's face it. He is.
I mean, that's the Times, mate. That's in the Times.
Do you remember in The Simpsons, the news reporter, Kent Brockman?
Yes, I remember Ken
Keir
Brockman.
Starmer is Ken Brockman. Isn't he?
Well, with less personality.
With far less personality.
Yeah.
That would be like, pleasuring yourself to an ironing board. It'd just be like, I don't know.
It's like John Major. Somebody tweeted today, I'd rather have a boring president than the one that was a corrupt liar, right? And
Yeah.
it's like, well, why even have one? Why even have either?
I don't know.
You know, why do we need them? We don't. Anyway, because let's face it, America's doing well without a president, aren't they?
You mean the potato?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I meant to.
That's what the compact says, loudly and clearly. And now I want to hand it over to the president of Ukraine, who has as much courage as he has determination.
President?
Ladies and gentlemen, President Putin.
What? What? What did they say, Ben? What did they say?
I just love Zelensky's face.
You don't really see much of it. Until...
I've seen a couple of zoom-in shots of him when it happened.
I tried, but I couldn't find a feed that was clear enough to let me zoom in.
But no, his face just...
Yeah.
He introduced Vladimir Zelensky as President Putin and then went on the same day to make another announcement. Have you got that?
He did indeed, Ben.
Look, I wouldn't have picked Vice President Trump to be vice president, but I think she was not qualified to be president.
So
let's start there.
So let's face it. He's either misgendered Trump because he called him she, right? Or he's misnamed Kamala. Which one is it, Joe? Because at this point in time, either could be true.
I saw a meme earlier on of Kamala and Zelensky shaking hands, and there's a speech bubble above Kamala that says "Hello, President Putin," and a speech bubble above Zelensky that says "Hello, Vice President Trump."
That's a good one.
That's a
And then the thing is, it's not even a meme because it's just accurate.
I mean, remember that they actually called this. I don't know if you got any clips, but what I'm about to tell you is absolutely true. So Joe Biden did an hour-long press conference last night.
Yeah,
and in the run-up to it, Jean-Pierre and all of those people and other people, do you know what they were calling it?
Oh, his rebuttal or something?
No,
like that?
no, they were calling it, and this is true, they're on TV saying this, his big boy press conference.
Oh my God.
His big boy press conference.
Was this part of the press conference?
I'm going to go to South Korea. We're going to get the chip. What are you doing? I'm going to get Japan and Korea.
Yes, that was part of it, yeah.
What's he on? Look at his eyes. He's like a robot. He's focused on something that no one can see.
He's focused on something no one can see because I guarantee you he's shot up with as many performance-enhancing drugs
There's probably
as
people.
There's
possibly people get anti-facial recognition T-shirts on in the audience.
And he's just gone beep, beep, bop, bop, cannot compute.
And
Britmate says he spotted a young child he can sniff.
He even seems to have given that up these days, though. You haven't seen it. Well, they probably don't let him near them anymore, to be fair.
That's very true, because I wouldn't let him near them.
I wouldn't let him.
Especially, have you seen the reports about the the Parkinson's doctor? I believe it was the New York Times that have reported. They have reports. They have visitor logs from the White House showing a very high-level Parkinson's specialist making 8 visits to the White House.
8.
So
yeah, that's not like I'm just coming back just to double check that I didn't get it wrong.
One of the visits was a 7-hour visit.
Bloody hell!
So
he's probably boffing Joe.
Well, they believe that Joe Biden might have Parkinson's. Okay,
I think How can you tell now? I mean, he's so old. It's probably no. I think it's senile dementia.
Well, I definitely think it's Alzheimer's. Having had family with Alzheimer's, I know what it looks like, and it looks like that. It
Yeah.
looks like that. And it's a horrible thing to witness. And I just want to say shame on Joe Biden, shame on Hunter Biden, because Hunter Biden is essentially his advisor now. He's in every meeting. Hunter
Jesus
Biden.
Christ.
He's in every meeting that Joe takes. It is dementia, and these people know it, and they are pushing him to do something which ultimately will get him killed. It is elder abuse. Shame on you, Jill Biden, and shame on you, Hunter Biden. Shame on you.
I agree. It is elder abuse. Right. And even with his no doubt, shall we say, assisted mental faculties that he's had, probably pharmaceutical, he's still having to read cards.
And we show the world that we stand with Ukraine
Oh, man.
now and in the future. So, Mr. President, thank you again for being here. We got a lot of work to do together, and I yield the floor to you.
Yeah. What's Zelensky? Was Zelensky writing the checks?
Well, no, Zelensky writing his own checks. I will
Probably.
just put 6 extra zeros on here.
Just sign this, Joe. You can call me what you like as long as you keep giving me cash.
If you'll sign this blank check, you call me Putin all you like.
Yeah.
You can call me Vladimir, you can call me Vladimir, you can call me Putin.
Right, I'm going to play the next one, and it's not what you think it is, right?
Okay.
It's talking. He says talking, okay?
Yeah, I know.
But it does sound like what you think it is.
It does. Yeah.
Guided this alliance through one of the most consequential periods in its history. I realize, I was talking to your wife, I personally asked you to extend your service. Forgive me.
Yeah.
And you put your...
So he clearly said, and this is one time I do have to defend the man. He's clearly said, I was talking to your wife and I personally asked her if or told her that I was going to extend your service. It's kind of clear what he was saying, but many people have simply said that, oh my God, Joe Biden said, I was fucking your wife.
Yeah, well, he didn't say that. But
No, he didn't.
It does sound a bit like it because he does tend to run all his words together.
Yeah, and you know, Rob Bruce asking in the chat there, is he wife swapping? I don't think he even recognises his own wife half the time. So he might be wife swapping simply by mistake. Okay?
Is he wife swapping?
He might be.
Jill
He
might be. Jill might be. I mean...
Oh, dearie me. She knows. And do you know what? This is why I say shame on her, because she wants to remain in the White House. She wants to remain with the power in her family. And for her, it is about the Biden legacy and nothing more. So
Biden was last seen jumping in after this. I need me an ice cream. Oh, that's a shame, isn't it? Stop me and buy one.
Yep. You continue going. I'm changing the title of the show.
You're changing the title of what?
The show.
Why?
Because it's not getting algorithmically picked up.
Oh, okay, but that was the Google trend.
Yeah, I know.
The algorithm doesn't work anyway. It doesn't matter. But anyway, so Alistair Campbell actually doesn't have a clue what irony is, does he?
No.
I think that what happens then, if turnout just keeps going down, you take democracy for granted. John Major, who, as you know, I used to be very, very critical of when he was Prime Minister, he made a brilliant
Said he
speech.
shoved his shirt in his underpants. You had no evidence for that.
Just don't go there.
You had no evidence for that.
Don't go
So
there.
he's already pointed
Andrew,
out
if
that he
you want to
lied.
talk about underpants,
move on.
okay, right.
Move on.
So, but he made a brilliant speech called "In Democracy We Trust?" ? This was when Johnson was in charge, and he was warning that if you don't take care, democracy and democratic institutions can fade very, very quickly. And I worry about the extent of normalisation of lying in politics. I think is a real problem. I think media bias is a real problem. I think the extent to which, and even in this campaign, you've seen an example of it where Sunak, who promised professionalism.
Alistair fucking Campbell had the audacity to say that on television. What do you make of that, Ben? There's a man that has no concept of irony.
For the first time in a very long time,
you're speechless.
I'm fucking stumped.
Oh, there's one coming up later that's even better. I can wait till you get to Alex Almond. It's not far away. So anyway, and I make no excuse about this, people, because this is what I do. I am putting the next one up merely to mock this guy's massive heed. Okay.
I grew up in quite a deprived rural area in the north.
Did you see the movie Mars Attacks?
It's not the fucking. That's a Mekon. Look. From
no!
Dan Dale. It's a fucking Mekon.
He goes, He's Mars Attacks.
That's fucking right. The guy didn't grow up in England. He grew up in Mars.
Did you see the movie Megamind?
Those years,
yeah. Look at his head. It's so big. It's so big. It's got its own weather system. I swear you can see fucking clouds circulating that dome.
That's not hair.
No. That's
a
low
Category 4 hurricane.
Yeah. He's got a storm brewing. There's a storm brewing.
Oh, we shouldn't.
You got to feel for his poor mother.
Oh, that was a C-section, I imagine.
Imagine that stuck in your. Oh, I'm not going to say that. Anyway, carry on. That was quite fun.
Did you put the screenshots I sent you about Keir Starmer's prison reform into the show?
Oh, I haven't seen them, mate. Sorry. What was I doing? I was watching District 9 actually.
Okay,
so talk about that tomorrow night.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna tell people now. So Keir Starmer and the Labour Party, once again, something that wasn't in the manifesto that they have enacted. They are doing it. Begins in September, people. So anybody in prison, unless they meet a certain criteria, will be released after serving 40% of their sentence, so that they can free up space in the prisons to put more of you wrong-uns in there. However,
oh yes, so I saw this. I actually did read what you'd sent me, but I didn't clip it because I'd already built everything by then.
I'm just gonna read it properly. So
yeah,
because
please do.
I'm a bit somewhat confused. Okay, so Prison Officers Association Chair Mark Fairhurst told Sky News this could mean about 5,500 prisoners are released under the scheme in the first few months. The reduction in time served will not apply to those who committed serious violent offences with sentences of 4 years or more. Now, I'm a bit confused because does this apply to Alex Belfield or doesn't it?
Well, yes, because
stalking offences.
Well, there you go. That was Alex's offence, wasn't it? Stalking.
Yeah, but it wasn't violent. It says serious violent offences, and this is my confusion.
Well, no, I don't think you need to be confused because it specifically says stalking, right? It doesn't say stalking with violence or whatever. It just says stalking. So if you've been a stalker, you're not getting out early.
Yes. Controlling or coercive behaviours in an intimate or family relationship.
Yeah, but
I mean,
help me out here. Help me out here, right? What's prison supposed to achieve?
Well, right? It's supposed to be a rehabilitation.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
It doesn't do that.
I know it doesn't do that. If anything, it teaches people how to reoffend without getting caught. But apart from that, it's supposed to be a rehabilitation. And then I suppose for the habitual or recidivist, it's meant to be a punishment, yeah? Or just to get them out of society, to stop them bothering us, right? But that's not how prison seems to work these days on any level. One, it doesn't get the recidivists out of society, and two, it doesn't rehabilitate anyone. So what's the actual point? Now, have you seen the thing, the company that's coming up with how to reprogram you?
Oh dear, no.
And it looks like something out of like a Clockwork Orange or something. They've got like you wearing these goggles and you're getting this brainwashing programming that's going to reprogram you.
Oh, fantastic!
What are you doing with your camera in front of the camera?
Well, no, because I want to read something else to you off of this, because this is very oddly specific. And this is another exception. So this is another group of people that will not get the 40%. Non-fatal strangulation and suffocation.
Oh, that's just a sexual misadventure.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is very oddly specific.
Allegedly.
Very, very oddly specific,
well, that's probably because there's a number of MPs go down that route. And celebrities.
Oh, no.
Now, let's not talk about Michael Hutchins.
Oh, anyway, my God.
He went there. Oh, the trains were off today.
What trains?
Well, the trains between Kilwinning and Paisley were off today, so my son couldn't get to work on the train.
Right.
Despite it being run, despite the railways being nationalised, and how you English people are going on about, Labour should nationalise the trains and make them run on time. Well, that's the fucking... that doesn't happen up here, because they nationalised the trains, and then all they've done ever since is cut services. Because Sean can't get a train to work on a Sunday now, right?
Right.
Because they don't start early enough.
Okay.
So the SNP is just a fucking joke. They really are a joke. And, they've now decided to cancel hundreds of services from... No, they haven't. They've cancelled 600 services. 600 services.
Ouch.
600. Ouch. I mean, we're not a fucking big country.
I mean, you're barely a country.
Well, we're not really. Technically, Scotland and England and Wales aren't countries. The country is Great Britain and Northern Ireland. But there you go, 600 services. There's your fucking nationalisation. That's what a single party government does with a single issue party does, because they don't have a fucking clue how to do anything. They really don't. They make me sick.
Speaking of people who don't have a fucking clue, Roger Hallam and 4 other members of Just Stop Oil they've been convicted of a conspiracy. I believe it's over the airports thing that they were planning to do.
Is that not a conspiracy of terrorism or something as well?
I'm not sure of the details right now. It's just conspiracy at the moment, and they don't have an actual sentence. They're going back to court next week to be sentenced, and the judge has promised them lengthy prison sentences.
Well, lengthy as in, if they haven't committed any violent crime, they'll probably get out very early. Yeah, that kind of lengthy.
Yes, but yeah. Roger Hallam, okay, I want to make a case. I've wrote some notes down here because I think this needs saying, okay? Roger Hallam is the co-founder of Extinction Rebellion and one of the founders, if not the main founder, of Just Stop Oil. He runs Just Stop Oil alongside his deputy Indigo Rumbelow. That's a real name, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Indigo Rumbelow. And they've all been being scooped up over the last week or two, and they're being put in front of courts quite quickly because they publicly, like I'm going to use the word retard, okay?
Yeah.
Like a bunch of retards, they publicly announced that they were going to shut down airports in the summer. Yes, they made this public statement. It's like, we're going to go and shut down airports. What did you think was going to happen when you made that statement? Did you think that the government were just going to let you go and shut down airports? You stupid, stupid people.
That's domestic terrorism. It really is.
But I want to make a case here.
That's not protest.
No, it's not. But I want to make a case here for Roger Hallam not being sent to prison, right? But just stay with me here. Because Roger Hallam needs to be sent to a secure medical facility for his safety and the safety of others.
You mean like Carstairs?
Yeah, and I mean, perhaps for the rest of his life. I've got some notes here. Says Hallam and 4 other Just Stop Oil LARPers have been convicted of conspiracy, with the judge promising lengthy prison sentences. Okay, things Roger has said publicly in the past include staging a mock trial on camera for climate journalist Dominic Lawson, in which he concluded he should be hung. Has threatened that Keir Starmer, the current Prime Minister...
just for the purposes of YouTube censorship, this are statements that have been made by a man who purports to be protesting against,
Yeah, I'm just simply reporting on the statements that he has made. He has threatened the current Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, Keir Starmer, that he will be also gallowed for genocide. He has claimed publicly that when the climate collapses in our lifetime, and I quote, marauding mobs of bandits will poke out your eyes with hot pokers and R-word your wives and daughters on the kitchen table.
Yeah.
These are things. These are public statements this man has made, and this man leads Just Stop Oil. This man is the co-founder of Extinction Rebellion, and unfortunately, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of idiots who follow what this guy says, and I feel equally as sorry for them as I do. Equally as sorry as much as I find it hilarious that they're getting scooped up for the public statements that they are making.
Indeed.
So I say Roger is taking his actions with these things because he's taking his actions based upon things like the marauding mobs. He believes they're real and serious. In my view, he is a danger to himself and others, and anyone who follows him could be considered likewise dangerous. Roger Hallam needs serious mental health intervention in a secure facility, and I do not believe that the prison system will help him in any way, shape, or form. He needs to be in a unit.
Speaking of people that need to be in a unit, let's listen to the head of ALBA, formerly known as Alex Almond, who was a chief player in the SNP before Nippy ousted him.
I've got news. This is not 2014, this is 2024. We're 10 years on from the referendum, and the world has changed, and therefore the case for independence has to change with it. We've got to change both the policies to update it for the modern world, and we've got to change the strategy to get to independence.
Okay.
In terms of getting to independence, we're not going to get a referendum again because Westminster are bricking it. They think we'd vote for independence, therefore they're not going to give us one, therefore we have to look to elections.
Hold on a minute! Hold on a minute! Is that not the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard? We've just had an election and SNP lost 39 seats, right? 39 seats!
John.
Ben.
It's okay because, this is what you are saying includes a bit of something called reality.
Oh my God.
What Alex Salmond is saying does not.
Yeah, we have to look to elections as the mandate. Well, Alex, I think the elections told us that you have no mandate. You freaking Fruit Loop.
Yeah, but I would even suggest, right, and I know I've spoken about it already. I spoke about it last week, but I would suggest that the mandate that the Labour Party have, considering the fact they've got so many seats, is actually razor thin.
Right, okay, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, but as far as within the present system within which we operate, they have a mandate, right?
But the
SNP have nothing.
No,
the case for independence has fallen apart because Humza said it, Swinney said it, Nippy said it. If we win the election, that's a clear mandate to go for independence. Well, you didn't win anything in the election. You lost massively.
Absolutely.
Therefore, there's no mandate there.
Absolutely correct. What do you have next for us, though?
Well, I have more. I think we're starting to get into the funny towards the funny stuff. Now, this will probably mean nothing to you, Ben, but you know, to some of the people out there, I would say Ford described this as a legend is back, and to them I say, no, it fucking isn't.
Prestige brand of BYD. They're not actually selling in
So
Europe
this
yet,
is
but it
the
is a
new
launch
Ford
that is important.
Capri.
Now this is important too. This is the Capri, the Ford Capri. So using the old Capri name,
No, it fucking isn't.
the legendary name of the Ford Capri, but it's making its debut in this new form. This is an SUV coupe, effectively.
No, it's a fucking piece of shit. That's what it is.
It actually does mean something to.
Oh, does it?
Because one of my mother's arsehole exes actually had a Ford Capri, like a real one. And I can tell you now.
I wondered where we were going there when you got to Mother's arsehole, but
that is not a Ford Capri.
No, that's not a Ford Capri, mate. And it's an abomination that it should carry the name of Capri.
Is it electric as well? Is it electric?
Oh,
come on.
Oh, I mean, how can it not be? How can it not be? Yeah, I couldn't imagine Bodie. Imagine Bodie trying. Was it Doyle? No, it was Bodie. Imagine Bodie trying to jump over the bonnet of that. Anyway, right. Now we are into the stuff, and I'm going to introduce the first of two segments. One of them brought by me, and one of them brought by our friend Vaughn. And we're branching out. We've gone from bike wankers, which I'm going to show you. I'm just cycling along. Oh, the chain's looking lovely and clean. Oops, I never fucking saw the bus. I feel quite a faint now. Oh, I'll drop the bike and I think I'll just lie down on the pavement here.
That must have been a dare. Surely that was a dare.
No, cyclists do this all the time. Seriously, they do. Because they don't look where they're going, right? No, and I'm not kidding. They put their head down and they go like that, right? And they only look up occasionally because they're cycling so hard that they put their head down, and they run into things all the time. They are complete and utter wankers.
Well, that was just moronic.
Yeah, but that happens all the time with bicycles.
So what do you mean brought to us by our friend Vaughn?
Well, Vaughn sent me this one, and I've had to mute it because it had music on it. But other than that, it's scooter wankers.
Oh, good God.
Electric scooter wankers. Oh, look, I've been wrapped. Oh, fuck. But he gets up as if it was nothing. I mean, he just got back. He's straight back on his feet. I bet he's going to feel that in the morning.
I'm going to feel that in the morning. Oh, that's insane.
Now, if that guy needs a new NHS doctor, maybe you could see this guy who was spotted in England. What the hell is going on here? What is going on? He's following us.
We got the way code. Hey, they live behind us, son.
What the hell?
That's got to be street theatre.
You think, do they do street theatre down there?
Well, I've actually got a video that I'm going to put out on the real review at some point of a bunch of guys that just randomly turned up and started doing limbo and spinning things on their heads and folding their bodies up. They were doing street theatre, and I just ran into it outside of the London Eye. And then they were going, okay, now we do this show for absolutely nothing. We got our big boss here. If you want us to keep doing it, you pay money. And then he started telling people how much they should pay.
How much?
20 quid.
No way. Maybe we should do that. Pay us 20 quid and we'll stop right now. No, I've got a better idea. Pay us 20 quid. Pay us 20 quid and we will stop right now.
and then he goes, if you do not have cash, we all have card machine. They all pulled a card machine out their pockets and put it in the air.
Card machine. Right, okay. Maybe we do that. If you want to pay by card, you can go to kofi.com/Jason.
And for full transparency, at this particular moment in time, I get £0 from these shows. I am.
Yeah,
yes.
but for full transparency, so do I, more or less.
So if you would like to support me, you can come over to the Real Review UK and support me over there for the time being, because whilst I'm not featuring full time on this show, I don't feel it's fair to take anything that could be made on it. It's just not right.
I think I need to point out that this is not a spat or a disagreement or anything like that.
I'm just not well.
Ben is just not well, and he has kindly said, look, you just hang on to anything that comes in from that channel, because as you know that have seen over the last few weeks, I've been putting a lot more time into it.
He has, and I've just not been able to. It's as simple as that. I've not been able to, and therefore I refuse to take any money from this channel, because, you know, I'm happy to give my time on a Friday night for free, no problems at all. And if you guys want to support my work at all, there will still be a lot of content over on the Real Review UK, so just come support us over there. Hit the like buttons over there, subscribe to that channel, you know, help us get the ad revenue in. Would appreciate it.
And I would like to restart the watch parties on, well, you could do it on Real Review if that was good for you, because
they would be members only though.
Yeah, the watch parties were great. They were great fun. Especially Rings of Power. And nobody told me. I mean, okay, yeah, everybody did tell me that the Acolyte was bad, but they never told me it was so funny.
John, the power of many.
It's
the
ridiculous.
Power of many.
Well, I haven't got to that yet, because I've only watched half of.
You're gonna love it.
I've only watched
half
of episode 1, and I've been gutting myself with laughter. It's ridiculously funny.
So a watch party is where we all log into something like Amazon Prime together, and we share it to one another, and we all watch it together whilst we can talk and take the piss out of it. And
yeah, so you don't see it, but you see us.
Yeah, and we all watch it at the same time, and we have a laugh. So we've all got to press play at the same time on something. You won't see the actual content on screen with us because we can't for copyright reasons.
Yeah.
But we will be watching along, and we'll all be taking the piss. That's what a watch party.
Maybe we should do member watch parties. That's what we should do.
That is what I just said.
No, but member watch parties with members. Get the members into the watch party.
That is literally what I just said.
Oh, did you? Right, okay. Right.
Okay, Mr. Biden.
Well, yeah, no, but I thought the last time we did a watch party was just you, me, and Adam, right?
No, members only, I said. Members only.
Yes, but it was you, me, and Adam watching the thing, and the members could watch us, right?
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying is get the members involved in watching the stuff. I have a big watch party with, like...
I just thought that would be the case anyway.
Oh, right, okay. I hadn't thought of that because obviously we didn't do that the last time. But anyway...
And because you're going senile.
Yeah, okay. So let's go to France. And now, right, your eyes are not affected here. I've blurred the video, right? Because I don't know what it is about French women, but they have this peculiar knack of really reinforcing male stereotypes, or male fantasies in effect, when they indulge in feminist protest, right?
They keep getting their titties out, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Right, so we now have a bunch of women who are dressed in like 50s skirts, high heels, and no tops, washing the floor, right? While singing about feminism. And it's like, yeah, knock yourself out, doll. Oh, sorry, hold on.
He'll get there, come on.
Allez, votez dimanche! Sortez les ordures fascistes! Sortez les ordures fascistes! Sortez les ordures fascistes!
They're talking about fascists.
Yeah. I don't know, I don't care. It's tremendous, isn't it?
And they always do it in front of the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, and they're always gorgeous, right? Right? They're always gorgeous. If anyone wants to uncut video. You know where to go. Ko-fi.com/.
Fucking hell. Fucking
That was
hell.
a joke. Come on, it was a joke. You know it was a joke. It was a good joke as well. Right, I think Fresh are taking the piss. You know, I really do. Have you heard of Fresh, Ben?
Well, Fresh, I've heard of Hello Fresh. I've heard of Fresh and Fit.
Yeah, well, let's try Hello Fresh. Something like that. I think they're taking the piss because I don't think this is how a meal, you know, that you prepare yourself is meant to look, is it?
I mean, it's certainly fresh.
I just made that up. I thought it was funny. I saw the picture. Anyway, right. And we've got some word from the Spear here.
Okay.
Oh, bloody hell. This guy's lost it.
Beyonce just texted. Really?
Shut up.
Just checking in.
Just checking in. Just casual.
I still can't believe. Can't believe she knows who I am.
She knows who you are because of him.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. She said she wants me to feel safe and protected.
Safe from what?
She admires
Protected
and
from
respects
what?
my bravery and vulnerability, and she thinks I was selected to break generational curses.
Oh, fuck off.
She literally only knows who you are, Meghan Markle, because of the man you abused. I mean, married. Yeah, because of him. Because of the man you tore away from his family. I mean, married. Yeah, I mean him. Because of the man.
She was in Fringe. Because I'm watching Fringe and this word pops up and I'm thinking, she looks familiar. Who is she? And it was her. It was Meghan Markle. What are you doing now, mate? Oh, he's going after a spider. He's going after a spider, so we'll move on. We'll move on to something. Right, now, this strange shaped ice cube appeared off Newfoundland. And
I think I've seen this.
Yeah, giant phallus-shaped iceberg floating in Conception Bay surprises residents of Dildo, Canada. Well,
oh my God.
What do you mean?
Surprises residents of Dildo, Canada.
No, but you know Dildo is real. I looked it up. I wanted to make sure, but yes, Dildo Canada is in Newfoundland and part of Labrador Island.
Mon Dieu.
Indeed. If we do nothing. Right, now.
Je suis désolé, mon ami. Je suis désolé.
Why are you sorry? Anyway, we maybe got this one a little bit out of sync because I think the optics in this are particularly bad. What I will say is I've cut the music because there's I've cut the audio because there's music in it. This is the mayor of New York taking out the trash, and apparently New York has just now discovered that they're going to use wheelie bins as opposed to bin bags, right? And he's showing people how to use them. Oh, open the bin, put the trash in it. Close the bin. Hey, black man takes out trash, gets thanked by white woman. The optics here are not good.
I agree with you. The optics are not good.
Are they? I don't think he really thought that one through, did he?
And do they really believe that New Yorkers are so dumb that they don't know how to put a bag in a fucking wheelie bin?
Dumb as a box of rocks.
I'm sorry for swearing there, people, but come the fuck on.
Meanwhile, after Labour were elected, scenes at the cross-channel training facility were in full swing the next day. Now, I don't know where this is, but that's nothing.
I'm sorry, but that's one of the best jokes you've ever told.
Thanks. Thank you. I appreciate that, Ben. Thank you. I like it. I do like to catch him out occasionally. Oh, I'm glad I tickled Joe. Oh, I meant to. I forgot to clip that. The MMA fighter thing. The two guys were. This guy was in a headlock, and he started tickling his opponent's foot to try and get him to release.
Have you seen? I was going to say, have you
Go
seen
on.
this? Speaking of MMA fighters, have you seen this thing going around where people are saying, "Oh, look, here's Jordan Peterson crying because he found out his daughter went to visit Andrew Tate." Right?
Yeah. Well, the allegation is that they had carnal relations.
I doubt it because, in my opinion, Andrew Tate is a closet case. Let's move on.
I thought that too, and in fact, I've said that. I even said that in a tweet to him. So I hope I never meet him.
Yeah, I do.
He
I do
probably
not believe
could beat me.
I believe that man may have a Grindr account. Let's move on.
Yes, indeed. Okay, so moving on. Where are we now? We have what's this? Peace.
Do you think that would upset him?
Oh well, this would upset him, wouldn't it? Yeah, I guess a good one. Guy holds up sign meanwhile young colleague is being strangled in the background.
So is Islam, okay, Islam is an ideology, it's a faith, it's a religion, it's a series of texts which tell people how they should live their lives. And roughly translated, or in fact properly translated, the word Islam does not mean peace. It means submit or submission.
Yeah.
And that is, I would argue, is the opposite of peace. To submit means to give up one's agency, to give yourself to the control of another. It's not peace.
No, it's not. I've only one thing left.
But then again, let me just add some balance. Let me add some balance, because I think all religions are control systems designed only to control people, and therefore are probably not real.
Well, I think to be fair, when you actually dive into religion and start looking at it, and then go back beyond the start of Christianity and beyond the Egyptians and into the Sumerians, the story's always the same story. It just gets moved on, you know.
And I feel I need to clarify for people that may believe in Christianity or Judaism or Sikhs or anybody. I'm not saying that I don't like people. Okay, people are free to believe whatever they like. I just don't agree with what they believe in, or what you might believe in if you believe in a deity or something like that. I simply take a look at these texts, at these ideologies, and see ways and means to scare people into being controlled. That's what I see. The fear of God, the fear of hell, eternal damnation, things like that. Unless you do this, that, and the other. They're systems of control, in my opinion, in my view, and until somebody shows me otherwise or shows me proof that these deities exist, that is going to be my view.
Indeed. And I'd like to ask the troll room, where we have 17 viewers, and we've had on average 12 viewers all week. Why have we got more viewers tonight? I'll let you off with Wednesday. I'll let you off with Wednesday because the football was on, right? So I'll let you off. But where have you been for the rest of the week? And where were you last night? Ed and I didn't have. It was a tough subject last night, mind you. We didn't have a lot of viewers last night. Right. It's Friday. Oh, okay, Web Squirrel. Okay, you don't watch TV on the weekend during the week. Chris asks, have I been watching Goodwood Festival of Speed? Oh, I haven't really, Chris, to be fair. I did see Fernando Alonso driving up the hill in that Aston Martin. That was quite smart. And I saw that Silver Spirit electric Rolls Royce, which actually, if you're going to make an electric car, make it a Rolls Royce, because they're meant to be kind of like super smooth and silent. So yeah, but is a car really a car if it's electric? And yet, if you go back in time, this is probably before your time, Ben. If you go back to like UFO, do you remember UFO? Ed Straker, UFO was a there was a shadow defense force that worked underneath the radar, defending the planet from an incoming alien invasion that nobody basically knew about. So they shot down the UFOs and covered it up.
Are you okay, John?
Yeah, I'm fine. And
Are you sure?
Yeah, no, I mean people here all have heard of UFO, and UFO was pretty cool because it had some sexy outfits in it. The girls wore string vests on occasion, but apart from that, they had the electric cars, and I used to watch this and think that would be really cool to have an electric car.
Yeah, fucking not.
Well, actually, I'm gonna have a confession here. I've had an electric car.
I know that. We know that. You've told us many times. You sent it back very quickly.
No, I didn't send it back very quickly. I sent it back because I couldn't pay for it anymore because of the government's disproportionate restrictions to a seasonal respiratory virus. But apart from that, the electric car was great fun. The only problem was the range was shite. It really was.
Absolutely. The range was shite, and there are not enough superchargers within these British Isles to justify having one.
Yeah,
and
there's no infrastructure to support.
And if you live in a
cars.
flat, you are fucked. You are absolutely fucked.
There isn't the infrastructure to support electric cars. And what's his name? Shere Khan, the tiger down in London. He's going to How'd you like that? He's going to start charging the congested charge on electric cars come 2025. Do you know that? See, when you've got an electric car, you're going to have to pay. And
if he does that, then
it's not about climate.
It's not about climate. It's about taxing you. It's about stealing your money.
Of course it is.
Stealing your money.
Yes, it is, mate. That's exactly what it's about.
Because taxation, especially this type of taxation, which is completely unjustified,
is theft.
It's theft.
It's theft.
Theft.
Yeah, and they're getting road taxed as well. Yeah.
Right, do you have anything else for us, John?
I've got one thing left, mate. One thing left.
So then we'll do that one thing, and then we will tell them how great it's been for them.
Yeah, we will. Okay, here we go. And, yeah, here we go. Don't go through the fucking reel of tape then.
Don't go that way.
Don't go that way.
Well, that certainly wasn't great for him.
He's wearing cement shoes, literally. Do you want to see that again? No?
If you like.
Yeah, why not? Oh, I've stood in wet cement because I went through the thing that said wet cement. Oh, get that off. I'll go this way instead. Oh, I'll just duck under this yellow tape. No, yeah. What a blogger. Yeah.
Well, if you've enjoyed the show, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please leave a thumbs up. We'd love to see you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please come across to The Real Review UK, where you will find me the other 6 days of the week. And personally speaking, I will be back here with you next Friday night for All In, same time, 9 p.m. Make sure you all turn up to see me.
Okay, we'll do that, won't we? Won't we, people? Of course we will. We'll turn up to see Ben. Other than that, catch me more or less every night. Tomorrow night will be Saturday night at the movies, and we'll go through the movies I've watched this week or TV programs. Sunday night, I've got a treat for you. I'm going to tell you how to be happy, I think. I've got that in planning. So, how to be happy on Sunday night. And then I'll just dip into things as the week goes on. So, we'll see how that goes. Thursday, Ed and I are going to Alaska on Thursday.
Oh, what, you're getting on a plane, are you?
Yeah, we're going to Alaska. We're going to dive into the rumors and the mystique around Alaska. Do you know it's double the amount of disappearances than the rest of the continental USA?
You know what? I'm not shocked.
No, I know.
I'm not. I imagine it's quite easy to go missing in Alaska. Big, wide open spaces, absolutely nobody about, and lots of wildlife.
And there's also this thing that's apparently a cross between an orca and a wolf.
Perhaps Jay Slater went to Alaska.
Who knows? Who knows? But other than that, we'll be around. So keep watching us. Go to Real Review. Go to the Real Review on YouTube.
The Real Review UK.
And go to We Love F1. If you
that.
like F1. If you like F1, go there.
Yes.
And apart from that, as always, it's been great. For you.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah. I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get on safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get on stage. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? Sometimes you need to let loose, grab juice, get goose, tattoos, taboos, get screwed. Loosen up, buttercup, all those hate comments will never make you feel enough. We're all adequate graduates, hearts full of calluses, but we know calculus. Damn, ain't that fabulous? Can't wait to apply all those mathematicus. But we can't get a job that pays us enough. I'm about to pop up. Fuck you, you're lost. We all know that we never really want a boss. So I'ma do what I want to. Something I can't undo. Yeah, I'ma do what I want to. Something I can't undo. I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get on safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the